Deus.
All eyes on me, all eyes on she, all eyes on us, all eyes on we.
Before they cut you out and you were missing, honestly I thought you weren't allowed. Mais oui, mais non, merci. All eyes on me, you slowly see. Tristan is broke, selling his Van Gogh. And then you figure out your cul de cibles courtesy. I cut you anyhow. Do it, me. Didn't I tell you then? Didn't I tell you not to stutter? Didn't I tell you when? Didn't I? All eyes on me, I said. What do you mean I said? All eyes on me, I said. I'm not that innocent. Want you to take it back.
Ready to go? Now, Lee. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
In the air, left field. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Now snap throw to first. Lee back on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Tapped softly on the ground. Lawler throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Matt Chapman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground, out to short. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Josh Bell. Lee, the runner at third. Hampson over at first with one away. Fouled off, he was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one missing inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Billy. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job of driving that run from third.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And there's a foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Up the middle, Marte. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stop. We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That misses the zone. 2-1. The Giants leading by 2 here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Ketel Marte. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy settles under it. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. And up next for the Giants, Lee. The pitch. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Austin Slater stands in. Bounce to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one gone. Here's Garrett Hampson. Here's a 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Lee coming home. He scores, and it's 4-0. Hampson into second, and he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0.
Nicely done. Brings home.
So they turn things over to the righty, Huascar Ynoa.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
1-2.
Left field, way back there. Gurriel, drop step, going back. Got all of that one. He sends it out of here. It's 8-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the inning, here's Jock Peterson.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now it's Christian Walker. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
It's through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Now a throw to first, but back easily.
Okay.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. Luciano gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Full extension. Makes the catch. Now Marco Luciano. Base hit, left center field. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Now it's going to be Lee. Tap to first. Walker. And they tag him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Slater. That to right. McCarthy snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
One down, base is empty. The high heat, too much on that one. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Throw, save. And that was close. Man at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Lawler. Soler getting an angle on it.
That's why you run.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Garrett Hampson. And the pitch. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Gurriel trying to get there, and there's 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Soler. And he deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 4th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 and 2.
One out, base is empty. Just misses. And it's 2 and 2. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Right-hander kick steals. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Fought off foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. One down, base is empty. Big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Merrill Kelly appears to be getting loose. Nelson warming up as well. The 1-2. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Matt Chapman. And a pitch. Upstairs. This one in the air right field. McCarthy snags it on the run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Alec Thomas now. That's towards center. Lee settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Puts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Marco Luciano. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Lawler whips it to first. One down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
There goes the runner. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And another ball. Lee leads off first with one away. Inoa picks over. Lee dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And a base hit into right center field. Lee rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Marte should have it. brings it in, and that is that. So they strand a pair. There we go, bottom 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Man at first, now Luke Jackson gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now. And now it's going to be Christian Walker. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Lawler, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to short. Over to first. And that ends the inning. Back here in the desert. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's a ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Kicks and deals. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And the right-hander deals. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Off-balance feed, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Caught in a rundown now. The tag. Got a triple play. Wow. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th. Here's Gurriel. And he hits a ground ball right side. Luciano fires over to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Now into the game, Luis Matos. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 29.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Longoria.
Evan Longoria getting ready to hit.
2-2.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Diamondbacks. Ryan Thompson gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ryan Thompson.
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Marco Luciano. Pinch hitter coming on. Number 16. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Number 16.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Popped up. Marte should have it. Brings it in. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Luis Matos. And the righty deals. In the air, right side. McCarthy settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. So remaining in the game defensively, number 16. He entered the game to pinch hit, and now man second base. Also entering the game, Michael Conforto. He'll be out in left field.
Number 8, Michael Conforto.
Also into the ball game, Tyler Fitzgerald. He takes over in right.
Number 49, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Also entering the game, Tom Murphy. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 2,
Tyler Rogers will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. And another ball.
2-2.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Matos hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And now the count is even. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff. So
now this ball splits the gap in right center. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumped out.
New arm for the Giants, number 74. And this is appearance number 45. And here is Ketel Marte. That clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. And here is Michael Conforto. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 1 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Garrett Hampson. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Slider misses outside. Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Gurriel trying to get there. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And Jack Pete. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tristan Beck.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. He's safe. Cole waits on the pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker Flores. The feed for 1. Return throw to first, and that's 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
The D-backs down to their final strike. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And what a play! Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And the hitter against State of Hip Hop versus Electronics. I present Exhibit C. And question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot.
Our final line score this afternoon is
I don't wanna confuse